Hi friends, this is Sarvajan here. Welcome to my networking channel. Hope all are doing good and safe. And today let us discuss about the Rapid Spanning Tree Protocol and its features. So what is RSTP? RSTP is a Rapid Spanning Tree Protocol which is used for a fast convergence mechanism and which is used to prevent a switching loop. So what is the standard it follows? IEEE 802.1W. So what are the spanning tree stages? It contains disable, blocking, listening, learning and forwarding. So this disable, blocking and listening are combined into a stage what we call a discarding stage. So in the discarding stage the incoming frames are dropped, and in the learning stage the switch will learn the MAC address, and using the learn MAC address it will start at forwarding the frames. So discarding, learning and forwarding are the three stages in RSTP. So what are the RSTP enhancements? RSTP always does a quick convergence through these three enhancements. So first enhancement feature is a port fast. So port fast enable fast connectivity in an access layer switch port. So it is always enabled on a edge port where a single host connect, which shortens the listening and the learning stages. It immediately moves the port into a forwarding mode. So what is an uplink fast used when a direct link failure occurs? So it is used for a fast convergence in the uplink. Assume an access layer switch has two uplinks to the distribution layer. So when an existing uplink fail, automatically the traffic will be forwarded via another uplink. So backbone fast is used for a fast convergence in the backbone. It is used when an indirect link failure occurs. So these are the three RSTP enhancements. Let us understand the RSTP port stages. So these port stages similarly works like spanning tree, but it has an additional two ports. One is an alternate and a backup port. So always designated ports are the ports connected to the root bridge which has a least root path cost, right? Designated port. And always segment will have one root port and a designated port. So what is root port? Root port is always the best root path cost to the root bridge. That is a root port. And what is an alternate port? So when an existing root port fail, so it is an alternate path to the root bridge when an existing root port fails. So that is the purpose of an alternate port, for taking an alternate path to the root bridge in case of the existing root port failure. So what is a backup port? So as to the switch 2, I have connected a hub, right? So there are two links. So assume this is a designated port and this is a backup port. So when an existing designated port fail, we'll use this port as a redundant port. So it is always used for a redundancy when the existing designated port fails. So this is an RSTP architecture where I connected switch A, B and C all are connected means of a trunk link, and switch A, these are the designated ports which, because these are the ports connected to the root switch, and these are the least root port cost, and always segment will have one root port and a designated port, right? So this is an alternate port or a non-designated port. So this is used when an existing root port fails, automatically it will take an alternate path to reach the root bridge, that is switch A. So always the RSTP converges by exchanging the proposal and the agreement messages between the neighboring switches. So which I am going to discuss now. So before that, let us understand what is a backup port. In this architecture, to this switch B, I have connected a hub, right? So I have connected two links. One is a designated port and another is a backup port. So when an existing designated port fail, we'll use this backup port for redundancy. So that is the purpose of backup port. An alternate port I already told, when an existing root port fail, it will take an alternate path to reach the root bridge, that is switch A. So what is an edge and a non-edge port? So edge port is a port where a single host connects. This is a edge port. So in this port, we'll configure the port fast feature, which shortens the listening and the learning stages, and it will quickly move the port into a forwarding stage. So that is the purpose of an edge port. So non-edge port is a port connected to the switch. So this we call it as alternate port, discarding port, or a non-edge port. This is the port always connected to the switch, right? So when an existing root port fail, this alternate port or a non-designated port moves to the forwarding stage, and automatically the traffic will be forwarded via switch B to switch C to switch A. So this is the way it will take the path in case of the existing root port failure. So the edge port is a port where a single host connect. We'll configure the port first, which shortens the listening and learning and quickly move the port into a forwarding stage. So non-edge port is a port connected to the switch, right? So let us now understand the RSTP convergence. So RSTP always converge by exchanging the proposal and the agreement message. So this always exchange it will always do a quick handshake with the neighboring switch by exchanging the proposal and the agreement message. So now let us understand the RSTP convergence process. So this is a designated port and this is a root port, and this switch we called as sender switch or a designated switch. So first it will send the proposal message to the neighboring switch, then it will automatically will be synced with the neighboring switch. That's the second stage. Then the third is it automatically moves this alternate port. This is an alternate port. It will move to the blocking mode. Why this is moving means to prevent a switching loop. So after that, once it receives the agreement message from the this switch, and automatically this designated and the root port will move to the forwarding stage. So this is the first stage is over. Always exchanges the proposal and the agreement message between the neighboring switch. So it always try to do a quick handshake with the neighboring switch by exchanging proposal and the agreement message. So once this both the ports move to the forwarding mode, automatically this sync will move through this series of switches. So it will again do a handshake with this neighboring switch, and this will again send a proposal message to the neighboring switch. Once it receives the agreement message, and again this blocking port will move to the forwarding stage. So this is how the RSTP converges. So RSTP always converge by exchanging the proposal and the agreement message, and it will do a quick handshake with the neighboring switch. So this is the actual RSTP convergence process. And how to configure RSTP? So go to the switch configuration mode and specify spanning tree mode, rapid PVST, and the spanning tree link type is point to point. This is for a full duplex link. So what are the key points is remember. So RSTP achieves a rapid convergence by port fast, uplink fast, and a backbone fast. So these are the three enhancements you have to understand in RSTP. And RSTP, the port status are root port, designated port, alternate port, and a backup port. So alternate port is a port for taking alternate path to the root bridge when an existing root port fails, and backup port is a port we are using for a redundancy. So it always has additional port like edge and the non-edge port. So edge port is a port where a single host connect, right, which moves the port immediately into forwarding mode, and non-edge port is a port connected to the switch. So RSTP also accept the inferior BPU, and how the RSTP does the handshake with the neighboring switch using the proposal and the agreement message. So always does a quick handshake with the neighboring switch by exchanging proposal and the agreement message. And RSTP does not depend on timers. So STP will have several timers like hello timer, forward delay timer, and the maximum age timer. But RSTP does not depend on the timers. Instead, it rely on proposal and the agreement message. And in this way, it will do a quick convergence. And also it contains three additional enhancements, right? Port fast, uplink fast, and a backbone fast. And similar to STP, BPD is always exchanged between the neighboring switches. And there are two modes. One is a full duplex mode and a half duplex mode. So full duplex mode is a mode where two switches are present, and half duplex is used on a shared medium. If there are more than two switches, we'll use this half duplex mode. So in the both the mode, how it convergence happens by exchanging proposal and an agreement message, right? An RSTP detects a topology change when a non-edge port moves to the forwarding stage. This already discussed. So non-edge port is a port connected to the switch. When an existing root port fail, automatically will take a non-edge port will move to the forwarding stage and it take a alternate path to reach the root bridge. So this is how RSTP work. I hope you understood. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.